The next leg of my journey took me from Hong Kong to Manila in the Philippines, on the roughest flight that I have ever experienced. Abnormal turbulence tossed our jumbo jet around like a paper aeroplane, but we arrived safely. Manila was hot, dusty and polluted, so I didn't plan on spending too much time there. I did, however, do some sightseeing, visiting places like the Manila Cathedral. Fort Santiago was another attraction. It's the place where José Rizal, the Philippine hero who organized independence from Spanish rule, was incarcerated by the Spaniards. It was good to escape the heat of Manila, and together with a fellow backpacker, I headed north by bus for the mountain resort of Baguio. As the road started to climb into the hills, the temperature dropped and the air became fresher, and the scenery became ever more dramatic. A short distance before Baguio, we passed this lion carved out of the rock by members of the Baguio Lions Club. We were revitalized by the climate at Baguio and spent a day there to look around. This is their tourist office. And this is Baguio Cathedral. And this park could have been anywhere in England. While we were enjoying this view, Prince Charles and Lady Diana Spencer were being married. The next day we were on the road again, heading for the small village of Sagada, where we intended to spend some time. This is the bus that we were packed into, together with some locals and the supplies for Sagada. The bus was actually more comfortable than it looks, and although there was little padding on the seats, there was plenty of leg room, something that I hadn't experienced on other Asian transport. It was an amazing day's bus ride, with spectacular views as we travelled along one mountain ridge after another. At one stage, we were actually driving through some clouds. Much of the road was unsealed and prone to be blocked by landslides caused by the heavy rain. Fortunately, this slide was just being cleared as we arrived. Sagada, a tiny village in the mountains, was becoming ever more popular as a traveller destination. When we arrived, I could see why. It also boasted one of the best places to stay that I found anywhere on my travels. Julia's guest house was a lovely wooden building perched on the side of a steep slope. This was our bedroom that we paid 50 pence a night to sleep in. And this was the dining room where we enjoyed 7-course vegetarian meals for another 50 pence. There was no electricity, but that only gave the place more charm, and dinners by candlelight were the perfect end to the perfect days that we spent at Sagada. But the best feature of Sagada was the variety of walks that took us to all manner of interesting places, such as these burial caves. Because the ground is volcanic rock, the locals put their dead in coffins and stacked them in caves, rather than burying them. One very long walk took us to a remote village. This region is renowned for its rice terraces, and we found the villagers building a new terrace. The whole village joined together to build the terrace, carrying thousands of rocks up the steep slopes. On other walks we discovered waterfalls and swimming holes where we could shower and bathe. This was the weaving shop near Sagada, where they created cloth with some stunning designs. It was a great wrench to leave Sagada, but our visas were limited to 2 months, and in such circumstances it was necessary to keep moving on if we were to see all that we wanted to see during our Philippine visit. So we took a bus for the comparatively short ride to Bontoc.